Alright, what's up everyone? Hello. Hope you're doing well. I am from Adelaide. How about that as a place to start? Grew up there. I'm half Colombian actually as well. My mum was backpacking in South America when she was 22 and then she came back to Australia and found out she was pregnant. It's me. Isn't that wild? Anyone else cocaine babies or that? She fucked up, didn't she? Oof. Unprotected sex in Colombia in the late 80s. Oh my, read the news, honestly. She's very lucky I'm not AIDS. You know? Isn't that? Could have killed her. Instead I just ruined her dreams. Very lucky. My mum used to get mad at me when I was a kid for doing stupid shit. She was like, Aidan, why do you make these stupid decisions? I was like, what was that? Bareback backpacker? What was that, mate? Calling me dumb. This is why you're dumb. 30-year hangover. My nickname's Taco. It's a good one, isn't it? Taco. When I was 15, the first girl I ever kissed thought I looked Mexican. She went, taco, taco, taco. I wanted to kiss her. I was like, okay. Yeah, if you let me kiss you, you call me whatever you want. I don't care. I started introducing myself to people as Taco. For 10 years, I would introduce myself as Taco because it's easier than to have a conversation about, like, you know, people. I meet someone for the first time and they're like, oh, where are you from? And then I'm like, oh, I've never met my biological dad. And then they feel sorry for me and then I'm angry and then it's this whole thing. It's just, hey, what's up? I'm Taco. Ha ha ha. Right? I do that every now and then, always a white person. I'll go, hey, what's up? I'm Taco. And some guy will go, well, man, that's actually really racist. So I'm like, all right, yeah, well done. I get it. It's, yes, you're right. But can I just have this one? Is that okay? I've never met my dad. Can I be Taco? Is that okay with you, Stephen? Just, oh no, that girl was racist. Who called you that? I mean, yes, it's almost as if she didn't understand racism at 15. Crazy. Let's get her. She's the problem. That's the genesis of racism. Sarah from Scouts. Absolutely. Just like, that was my first kiss, you know? At 15, I was more interested in kissing a girl than I was in racism. Like, maybe Taco's a bad nickname, but you know what's a worse nickname? Virgin, all right? So... it's... Anyway, I want to tell you guys a story now. I just got a bit of a story for you. And in this story, I've got... one of the people in the story says a word. I'm not allowed to say that word, which is not allowed, but it starts with a C, all right? And I think you can all, from that, put the pieces together. There's not many banned words. That's one of them. So... it's a C word, and I'm not going to say it, but rather than say it in the story, when I get to the point where the lady says it, I'm just going to go like, Shah! All right? That's our little deal. Cool. Anyway, here's the story. I got punched in the face by a lady on the train. All right? Are we excited? It was a 7-hour train ride from Canberra down to Melbourne, Sunday afternoon. 3 hours in, there's a lady on the train. She's yelling at the staff. She's had a bad glass of wine, all right? She's screaming at the woman who's serving the wine, going like, this wine is bullshit, $7.50 for that crap. And already, I'm like, that's an interesting person, isn't it? Someone who's going to yell about a glass of wine. Like, normally, the kind of people who love wine aren't the kind of people who will yell if they're upset. Normally, the connoisseurs, if they have a bad glass of wine, won't say anything. They'll just smile, tip, go home. Next day, interest rates are up 2%. But this lady is yelling. She's $7.50. Lady from the train runs away, good for her, safe. But now, crazy lady pacing up and down the aisles of the train like a lion in a cage, kicking stuff, $7.50. Yeah. Everyone on the train's trying to pretend they're not looking, like, oh, yeah. Oh, I'm asleep. Yeah. There was a lady a few seats down from me, looked quite nice. She had on a nice jacket. She was about 60 or so, bit of jewellery. Too nice to be on the train. I was like, something happened here. And she stood up to put something in her overhead compartment and locked eyes with the crazy lady across the carriage. And the crazy lady went, what are you looking at? And this lady, without missing a beat, looked back and said, "Sit down, you stupid..." That was it! I was like, how does she know that word? And as soon as that happened, everyone else on the train woke up with phones out, video. What do we got? And I'm like, the lady ran down, she's grabbing her, right? She's like shaking her. "What did you say to me?" And everyone else is like, "Whoa, what's this?" Looking at each other. I'm 3 seats away. I am the closest. People are looking at me like, are you gonna... Oh, this is a new situation for me. I don't know if this is even my job, if I can step in and solve this. I've never even been in a fight, man. Honestly, being in a fight for me, it's like a threesome. I do fantasize about it, but I don't know if I've really got what it takes. Not sure. In my head, I'm standing up, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna try and do something. I don't know, maybe I'll just like immobilise her, whatever that means. I'm genuinely imagining like, all right, I reckon I'll give her a chop. Just down. I played a lot of Street Fighter as a kid, so it's like a chop or the kick, A and B on the keypad when you're like... when your mate's got a Nintendo and you don't, but you're at his house, so you're like, just... You're like, oh, how did I do a jump? How did I do the jump? I get over there, it's all going away, my hand is out here and I make contact with her face, but I'm just pushing her face away. And I forgot about her hands, she's so quick, bang, straight in my face. My hands go up, she's hitting me, 2, 3, 4, numbers are going up over my head. She's scoring points, I'm scoring no points. I'm not scoring any points. How many points is this? Ah! Is that any points? People have said to me, after this story, sometimes people go, "Man, good for you, you didn't hit a woman, that's great." I wish that was the reason I didn't hit her. Like, I wouldn't, but if I say it like that, it really misrepresents how the thing went for me, I don't think it's right to hit anyone ever, but what I know now is when someone's punching you in the face, feminism, not important, actually. Nah, I was just thinking if she gets a hold of me, my hair's going to smell like cigarettes. So, anyway, the police got her at the station, they took her away, and they were interviewing me and that older lady taking our statements. So, we want to get a picture of what happened before the fight. Any info? This lady jumps in. "I just asked her to sit down." I'm like, tell them what you said. Come on, man. That was my favourite bit. You're the best. People coming up to me, "Are you okay? That was awful. What happened to you? I'm so sorry." I'm like, did it really look that bad though? I thought I did okay. One lady's like, "Would you like a tea?" I'm like, "I would love a free tea." For no money. So about half an hour after the train set back off, there was, everyone's just sitting back down. A big guy came into the carriage, big dude, was working for the train company, and he had tall, broad shoulders, big beard on him, real imposing figure. He had little legs, which I saw. Top heavy, kind of, still dignified though. It was like if a chicken was in the army, right? And he got down in front of me. He came right to where I was sitting and he got down and he goes, "Mate, I wasn't there for the fight, but I heard what happened. People have told me and I just wanted to say thank you on behalf of everyone for standing up, trying to protect this person who was being attacked, doing the right thing. It's good to know that we have people like you here on this train." And then he looked into my eyes and he shook my hand and he said, "Good man." It's me. I was so proud. It felt genuinely he walked off and I was like pride and relief coursing through me, man. Because now that he's gone and he's said that, I know for sure there's no way that he is ever going to find out that I didn't pay for my ticket to get on this train. That's me, guys. Thank you very much.